Hello my girlies, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to do a little bit of commentary on this vlog, my nightly wind down routine, hydration, tea, cleaning, and hygiene, etc. Without further ado, let's get into today's video.
And welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys my nightly routine. I'm going to title it my wind down routine, like my nightly wind down routine, because that sounds way cuter, but it's just my night routine. It is so crazy because I've done like multiple morning routines on my channel, but I still have yet to do a night routine. So girl,
now I've always loved her lip combo. But like with her makeup, I wish like she would add a little bit more color to her face, a little bit of bronzer, a little blush. I think like with her facial features, I think she would eat with that. I really do. But I love her lip combo. I do wish she would kind of experiment a little bit more, like with bronzers, blushes, you know, stuff like that. I think that would be really cute.
here we are, and today is going to be the first time I share with you guys my nightly routine. This is what I do every single night to get myself ready for bed, so I can wake up in the morning feeling refreshed and energetic. But girl, first things first, I get comfortable. So I'm about to go ahead and take off these uncomfortable clothes. I got tight jeans on, a hat. I ain't trying to be in this. I gotta get comfortable, girl, because I'm getting ready to start cooking and cleaning.
Now, I don't know, it kind of bothers me, maybe because I'm a, I guess you could say retired military wife. My husband is retired from the U.S. Army, but I feel like if you don't have any affiliation with Army, then why are you wearing Army merch? In my opinion, like it's kind of the same thing with when people wear like the Divine Nine merch. Like if you don't or throw up their signs or try to stroll like them, you know, stuff like that. If you don't have any affiliation with those organizations, why are you wearing their stuff? Why are you throwing up their hand signs? Why are you trying to stroll like them? Why are you doing that? Like, it's a slap in the face to the people who are actually a part of those organizations. And I kind of feel the same way about the people who serve in the military. Like if you're not a part of the military, if you have no affiliation with the military, if you were in the military, your spouse isn't in the military, you don't have a child in the military, then why are you wearing stuff that's associated with one of the branches of the military? These people sacrifice everything to protect our freedoms. And I feel like this kind of stuff should be left solely and only to the people who have served. That's just my opinion.
So with that being said, let me go change and let's get started on my night routine. It is definitely very early right now. It's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but I want to get started earlier because I don't like filming super late. Now that that's all out the way, girl, let's get started. Once I get all comfy, I usually hop straight into cleaning, but tonight was a little bit different. I needed to get a head start on dinner because, girl, these veggies take over an hour and a half to roast. Once I threw those in the oven, I began cleaning the mess from today's cooking. And yes, I do clean before I cook instead of after because I just cannot bring myself to cook in a dirty kitchen. Like, I just cannot.
I totally agree. My mama always taught me, do not start cooking and preparing food for yourself or for your family in a nasty, dirty kitchen. That is not it, and I can't do it. I just cannot do it. That gives me the ick. If I see dishes in the sink, dirty dishes on the stove, I gotta clean that before I cook. I gotta clean that. I gotta wipe the counters. I need a clean slate and canvas before I start preparing food that I'm about to consume.
And you guys will see later on that I do clean as I cook, so the kitchen doesn't get back to crazy. And then if there is still a little bit of a mess, Jordan always takes care of that for me. I'm sure I will have questions about me washing the dishes before I put them in the dishwasher. So I use the Cascade Platinum dish pods. They just don't do the job how the commercials act like they do. So I just always scrub them and then just throw them in the dishwasher. And that just ensures that I never have any gunk still left on my dishes. And they are literally spotless and squeaky clean once I get them out of the dishwasher.
I understand that. That makes sense to me personally, because I think we've all like put dishes in the dishwasher thinking that the dishwasher is going to do its job and pull out the dishes and they're still nasty and dirty. That grinds my gears. I cannot stand that. So that's actually a really good idea, like to kind of give your dishes like a little pre-wash, you know, at least loosen up the gunk on your dishes and then put them in the dishwasher or something. And if it's really bad, you know, if it's not that bad, if the dishes aren't that bad, then go ahead and put them in the dishwasher. But if, you know, some stuff is really cooked on there, then yeah, give them a little pre-wash just to loosen it up. That way you can rest assured that those dishes are clean and sparkling when you pull them out of the dishwasher.
Once my kitchen is all nice and tidy, I begin cooking dinner. Tonight we are having chicken and veggie pasta. This meal is a staple in my house, you guys, because it is so yummy, healthy, and honestly pretty darn simple.
Now, in my opinion, I don't really think that cleaning a kitchen or cooking a meal is a part of a night routine. I don't know. I think she just added this in to give the video a little bit of length, but this isn't a part of anybody's night routine. Like, when you think of the word night routine, you think of like self-care. I don't see how this is self-care.
Every single night, I make myself a hydration tea, and yes, this is my creation. It consists of Kids Pedialyte because it tastes so much better than the adult kind, water, and 2 iced tea bags. I get these iced tea bags at Kroger, and they are awesome if you do not like hot tea. Some nights I drink this tea while I am cleaning and cooking. Some nights I drink it with my dinner, and other nights I drink it before bed. This is a very yummy way to get hydrated, and I try to let the tea bag sit as long as I can for the best flavor.
That sounds pretty good. Me personally, I just try to stick with the old school way of just drinking water because I don't care what nobody say. Past all of the gimmicks and everything, water is what God gave us to keep us hydrated on this earth, and you really don't need all this extra stuff just to stay hydrated because God has already given us what we need, which is H2O. That's how we can stay hydrated. That's the best way to stay hydrated. Your body is mainly made up off of water, so that's really all you need. But if you want to switch it up, if you want to make it more fun, I don't see anything wrong with this at all.
My fiance usually gets home from work around the time dinner is done. So we sit down and we eat and we just discuss how our days went. I always miss him while he's at work, so I really enjoy this part of the day.
That makes me wonder, like, what did he do for work, or what does he do for work? Because he's in some pants that look like, you'll just be playing video games in all day. But he also have on, like, the little construction vest. So I wonder what he did for work.
Once I'm done eating my dinner, I hop in the shower and I get all fresh and clean so I can sleep good, okay? Getting yourself clean before bed really helps you feel extra relaxed, and in return, you are going to sleep so much better.
I 100% agree with that. I cannot go a day without taking a shower or taking a bath, just washing the day off of my body. I don't see how some people go days without bathing themselves, especially at night. Like, it's just a part of my routine of just washing the day down, washing the day off, and relaxing. You made it to the end of the day, and I feel like that is your reward for making it through the day. That part of self-care and just loving on yourself a little bit extra. I adore that. I adore just the idea of taking a shower at night, taking a bath, unplugging, and just turning your brain off and just loving on yourself and taking care of yourself.
I'm not gonna lie, this is something I struggle to stay consistent with. Brushing my teeth at nighttime. Sometimes I'm just so exhausted I just fall asleep. Sometimes I completely forget and fall asleep, but I have been trying to brush my teeth every single night before I go to bed.
If you want to self-proclaim yourself as the quote-unquote hygiene queen, stuff like this should just be second nature. I'm sorry. You can't say you're the hygiene queen and you don't brush your teeth twice a day at least. The hygiene professionals say you're supposed to brush your teeth after every meal. But let's be real. Most of us, we're not doing that. Let's just be honest for a second. But I feel like at the very least you can do is brush your teeth in the morning and at night. And if you can't find 2 minutes out your day to brush your teeth at night, then I'm sorry, you're nobody's hygiene queen. You're not. Okay. Because that, along with taking a bar of soap and a rag and submerging your body in water and taking a shower or bath, those are like the bare minimums of hygiene. Okay, brushing your freaking teeth and washing your body, that's the bare minimum. So if you can't even do that correctly, then you're nobody's hygiene queen. I'm sorry.
As a little girl, every single night, my mom did my hair before I went to sleep. It made it so much more easy on her in the morning time when she got me ready for school. And girl, was she on to something. This has helped me so much. It has made my life so much easier, you guys. When I wake up, my hair is moisturized, detangled, and all I have to do is style it, and it takes so much less time because it's already moisturized and detangled. This has helped my hair to grow and become so much more healthy. I could go on and on and on. Girl, if you don't do your hair at nighttime and moisturize and detangle it, you need to start right now.
I think that's a good idea. And like, I try to do something like similar to that. Obviously I don't have her hair tight, but like at night I try to like oil my hair, give myself a scalp massage, things of that nature before I tend to my hair at night. And I think like for my little girl, I might have to start like giving my daughter's hair a little bit more tender loving care at night as well. Of course I do that during the day, but at night not so much. So maybe I'll start doing that as well. All right, so we're going to go ahead and end it off here. So from what I'm getting from this video, she added in, I feel like, the cooking and the kitchen cleaning as kind of like fillers, in my opinion. I feel like her night routine didn't really start until she started taking a shower, in my opinion. So, but it was still a very nice video for the most part. I will just say, if you're not brushing your teeth every night, you're not the hygiene queen. I'm sorry. I'm not. You're just not. But other than that, it was a very nice video. I enjoyed it for the most part. If you will, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. That's the best way to support what I'm doing over here. And until we meet again, make sure you take care of yourself, drink your water, mind your business, and have a great day on purpose. Thank you. Bye.